sneered at the gifted Neal roulette, but she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within.
And when he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen that there was no love in his heart, and as punishment, she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there.
Ashamed of his monstrous form, the beast concealed himself inside his castle with a magic mirror as his only window to the outside world. The rose she had offered was truly an enchanted rose, which would bloom until his 21st year.
If he could learn to love another and earn her love in return by the time the last petal fell, the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope, for who could ever learn to love a beast?
The inventor's daughter. She's the one, the lucky girl I'm going to marry. But she's the most beautiful girl in town. I know, and that makes her the best. And don't I deserve the best? Yes, you do, but I mean, yes. Right from the moment when I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous and I fell. Here in town there was only she who was beautiful as me, so we're making plans to woo and marry Belle.
But there he goes, isn't he dreaming? My Gaston, oh he's so cute. He's still my heart, I'm hardly breathing. He's such a tall, dark, strong, and handsome. But when she wondered that the trip was special, I was thinking of Mademoiselle. Is Lady Anderson, she doesn't quite fit in, but she really is a funny girl, a beauty but a funny girl. She really is a funny girl.
Hello, Belle. Bonjour, Gaston. May I have my book back, please? How can you read this? There's no pictures. Well, some people use their imaginations. Belle, it's about time you got your head out of these books and paid attention to more important things. Like me. It's not right for a woman to read. Soon she starts getting ideas and thinking. Gaston, you're positively primeval. Why, thank you, Belle. Hey, what do you say you and me take a walk over to my tavern and have a look at my hunting trophies? Maybe some other time.
What's wrong with her? She's crazy. Can't you see that? I sure can. He's absolutely crazy.
Please, Gaston, I have to get home to my father.
Ha ha ha, that crazy old loony needs all the help he can get.
Don't talk about my father that way. Yeah, don't talk about our father that way. My father's not crazy, he's a genius. Papa! How on earth did that happen? Got it? Are you alright, Papa?
I'm ready to give up on this hunk of junk.
You always say that.
I believe it this time. I'm never going to get this boneheaded contraption to work.
Yes, you will, and you'll win first prize at the fair tomorrow.
We'll see, we'll see.
And you'll be a world's famous inventor.
Really? That?
I always have.
Well, what are we waiting for? I'm on the scene. This is no time. Give me that dog-leg pencil there. So, did you have a good time in town today?
I got a new book. Papa, do you think I'm odd?
My daughter? Odd? Where'd you get an idea like that?
Well, no. It's just, I really don't fit in here. There's no one I could really talk to.
What about Gaston? He's a handsome fellow.
He's handsome, all right, and rude, and conceited, and oh, Papa, he's not for me.
Don't you worry, because this investment is going to start a new life for us. There, I think it's done. I'm going to go see if it works. If it works, I'm off to the fair. It works. Wish me luck.
Goodbye, Papa. Good luck.
Maurice and his horse Philippe journey off to the Inventors Convention, hoping to claim first prize. But
They become lost in the forest. Maurice can't make his way through the woods, has no idea where he is.
Philippe is no help either. They continue to travel slowly through a dark forest.
Just as Maurice realizes he's made a wrong turn, a swarm of bats fly out of a tree and frighten Philippe.
Philippe is so frightened that he throws Maurice off his back and takes off through the woods.
Maurice is left alone in the woods, searching for any sign of help.
Maurice finds himself in front of a very dark castle. He walks up the long path to the castle door, opens it slowly, and calls out for help.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, Bello must have lost his way in the woods. Keep quiet, maybe he'll come away.
Someone there?
Not a word, Lumiere, not
the bone, mister. Come, warm yourself by the fire. Please, sir, sit down and rest.
No, no, no. You know what the master would do if he found you here? I'd demand you to stop right there. Not the master's chair. I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing this.
What an amazing place this is.
All right, this is not far enough. I'm in charge here, and no tea, no tea.
Hello.
There's a stranger in here!
Master, allow me to explain. The gentleman was lost in the woods, and he was cold and wet.
Master, I'd like to take a moment to say, I was against this from the start. I tried to stop them, but would they listen to me? No, no, no.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I lost my way, Lieutenant.
You're not welcome here!
I'm sorry.
What are you staring at?
Nothing.
So you've come to stare at the beast, have you?
Please, I meant no harm. I just need a place to stay.
I'll give you a place to stay this way.
Gaston seems to have his mind made up.
Yes, and Belle doesn't seem to like that idea too much, does she?
No, she doesn't. Do you think she'll change her mind?
It doesn't look like it, but I guess we'll just have to watch and see.
Oh boy, Belle's gonna get the surprise of her life, huh, Gaston?
Yep, this is her lucky day. I'd like to thank you all for coming to my wedding, but first I better go in there and propose to the girl. Now here's how I want this to go, LaBoo. I'm gonna go in there and propose, and of course Bella said yes. And when that door opens...
I know.
Good, but don't wear yourselves out. We need this to be heard over the roar of the crowd. Belle, can you come out here, please?
Gaston, what a pleasant surprise.
Isn't it though? I'm just full of surprises. You know, Belle, there's not a girl in town who wouldn't love to be in your shoes. This is the day your dreams come true.
What do you know about my dreams, Gaston?
Plenty. Here, picture this. A rustic hunting lodge, my latest capture roasting on the fire, my little wife massaging my feet while the little ones play with the dogs. We'll have 6 or 7.
Dogs?
No, Belle, strapping boys like me.
Imagine that.
And do you know who that little wife it will be? You, Belle.
Gaston, I'm speechless. I really don't know what to say.
Say you'll marry me.
I'm sorry, Gaston, but I just don't deserve you.
So, how'd it go?
I'll have Belle for my wife. Make no mistakes about that.
Is he gone? I can't believe it. He asked me to marry him. Me, the wife of that boorish, brainless. Then, Gaston, can't you just see it? Madame Gaston, his little wife. No, sir, not me. I guarantee it. I want much more than his provincial life. I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I want it more than I can tell. And for once it might be grand to have someone understand. I want so much more than they got planned. Things didn't go exactly as Gaston planned.
it's not all bad news. Did you see those girls crying over Gaston?
Yes, I guess they're happy about the wedding being canceled.
We're getting away from the story here. If you remember, Maurice is in the castle and the beast isn't very happy.
Do you also remember that Philippe ran away from Maurice in the woods?
Well, Philippe went back to Belle's cottage to try and tell her what happened to her father.
Belle knew something was up when she saw Philippe without Maurice. Together, they rode through the woods and back to the castle.
Now, Belle has to try and find her father in that big, dark castle.
Let's see how she's doing.
What is this place?
Couldn't we keep quiet, could we? Just had to invite him to stay, didn't we? Serve him tea, sit in the master's chair.
I was trying to be hospitable. Papa! Papa, are you here? Is anyone here? Papa!
Mama, there's a girl in the castle. Now, Chip, I won't have you making up such wild stories. Oh, really, Mama? I saw her. I saw her too. She's really here. Not another word. Irresponsible, devil-may-care, wax-eared, slack-jawed.
Papa! It's a girl!
I know it's a girl.
Don't you see? She's the one. The girl we have been waiting for. She's come to break the spell. We must inform the master.
Of course, inform the master. He'd love to know there's another stranger in his castle. This will make his day.
Belle?
Oh, Papa!
How did you find me?
Oh, your hands are like ice. We have to get you out of here.
Belle, I want you to leave this place.
I won't leave you. Who's done this to you?
No time to explain. We must go. Now.
I won't leave you.
What are you doing here?
What, Belle?
Who are you?
The master of this castle.
I've come to get my father. Please let him out. Can't you see he's sick?
They shouldn't have trespassed here.
But he could die. Please, I'll do anything.
There's nothing you can do. He's my prisoner.
There must be something I can. Wait! Take me instead.
You would take his place?
Belle, no. You don't know what you're doing.
If I took his place, would you let him go?
Yes, but you must promise to stay here forever.
No, Belle. I won't let you do this.
I'll do it. You have my word. I'll stay here forever.
Done.
No, Belle, listen to me. I'm old. I live my life.
Wait!
Please spare my daughter.
She's no longer your concern. Leave.
Master? Since the girl was going with us for quite some time, I was thinking you might want to give her a more comfortable room. Then again, maybe not. You didn't even let me say goodbye! I'll never see him again! I didn't even get to say goodbye!
I'll show you to your room.
My room? But I thought...
What? You want to stay here in this cell?
No?
Then follow me.
Well, now things don't look good for Belle.
The beast has taken her to her room and told her she must come downstairs for dinner.
Belle has no idea what's going on in the enchanted castle.
Meanwhile, back in town, Gaston is still angry that Belle refused his marriage proposal.
Who does she think she is? That girl has messed with the wrong man. No one says no to Gaston. Darn right. Disgraced, rejected, publicly humiliated. Why, it's more than I can bear.
Who you, Gaston? Never. You've got to pull yourself together. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here loved to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's taught and inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why. Gaston. One's neck is incredibly thick as Gaston, for there's no man in town half as manly. Perfect, a pure paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on. Like Gaston, a kingpin like Gaston. No one's got a swell cleft in his chin like Gaston. As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating. What a guy, that Gaston. Gaston is the best and the rest are all trips. No one fights like Gaston, no one fights like Gaston. There's wrestling as nobody fights like Gaston. No one has burning run. As you see, I've got biceps to spare. Not one bit of him scraggly or scrawny. That's right. And every last inch of me's covered with hair. Looks like Gaston matches wits like Gaston. Spinning match nobody spits like Gaston. I'm especially good at expectorating. And always for Gaston. When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a forge. No one shoots like Gaston, resistance like Gaston. No one goes around trumping in boots like Gaston. I'll use antlers in all of my decorating. My, what a guy, that Gaston. Who? Whoa, slow down there, Reese. Who's got Belle locked in a dungeon? Is it a big beast? Long, ugly snout? And a sharp, cool fang? All right, Reese, we'll help you out. Crazy old Maurice, he's always good for a laugh. Crazy old Maurice. Crazy old Maurice. Crazy old Maurice.
Yes? Who is it? It's Mrs. Coxby. I thought you might like a spotted tea.
But I have.
Careful.
This is amazing.
I know it, but here we are. Told you she was pretty, Mama. She's really pretty. All right, now that'll do.
Thank you. That was a very brave thing you did, my dear.
We all think so.
I lost my father, my dreams, everything. Oh, cheer up, child. It'll turn out all right in the end. Oops. Look at me jabbering on, but there's a supper to get on the table. Come now, let's go.
Hi. Now what shall we dress you as today? Let's see what I've got afterwards. Ooh, how embarrassing.
But you must.
You must.
Yes, you must.
Yes, we must. She doesn't know it won't happen.
I know, but we can't tell her that now.
What are you whispering about?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, nothing.
Please, my dear, reconsider this evening. It promises to be splendid.
No, thank you.
What's taking so long?
Oh, try to be patient, sir. The girl has lost her father and her dreams, and her dream for freedom all in one day.
Master, have you thought that perhaps this girl could be the one to break the spell?
Of course I have. I'm not a fool.
Good. You fall in love with her, she falls in love with you, and poof, the spell is broken. We'll be human by midnight.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, it's not that easy.
But the roses,
These things take time.
but the rose has already begun to wilt.
It's no use. She's so beautiful, and I'm so, well, look at me.
Oh, you must help us see past all of that.
I don't know how.
Well, you can start by making yourself more presentable. Straighten up. Try to act like a gentleman.
When she comes in, give her a dashing feminine smile. Come, show me the smile.
Don't frighten the poor girl.
Impress her with your pure wit.
Be gentle.
Charming.
Shower her with compliments.
But be sincere.
And above all, you must control your temper. Here she comes now.
Good evening.
Well, where is she?
Who? Oh, the girl. Yes, the girl. Well, actually, she's in the process of circumstances being what they are, and she's not coming.
What?
Your Grace, Your Eminence, let's not lose our temper.
Maybe if you go to her and speak to her.
Be gentle, be kind.
I thought I told you to come down to dinner.
I'm not hungry.
You'll come out or I'll break the door down.
Master, I could be wrong, but that may not be the best way to win the girl's affection.
Please, attempt to be a gentleman.
It would give me great pleasure if you would join me for dinner.
No!
You can't stay in there forever.
Yes, I can.
Fine, then go ahead and starve. If she doesn't eat with me, then she doesn't eat at all.
Well, that didn't get me rather told, did it?
Lumiere, stay guard at the door and inform me if there's the slightest change.
You can count on me, mon capitaine.
Well, I guess we better go downstairs and start cleaning up.
I don't want anything to do with him.
But you can't stay here forever, can you?
I can stay here. I've got a comfortable bed and plenty of clothes.
Oh, would you please?
I am guarding the girl. I'm guarding the door. I'm guarding the girl. I am so bored. Why must I do this? Why me? Is there no other guard in this castle that can do this? I know we have 2 guards available. Mademoiselle, good evening.
Splendid to see you out and about, mademoiselle. I am Coolidge, head of the households. This is Lumiere.
Enchanté, chérie.
You already know Miss Potts, Big Chip and Little Chip.
And you know me.
If there's anything we could do to make your stay more comfortable,
Well, I am a bit hungry.
See, isn't it better that you came out of your chamber?
you're hungry. Heard that? She's hungry.
Stoke the fire, break out the silver, weight the china.
Remember what the master said?
The master said that if she doesn't eat with him, she can't eat at all.
Oh, pish tosh, I'm not going to let the poor child go hungry. All right, glass of water, crust of bread, then it's off to your...
Cogsworth, I'm surprised at you. She's not our prisoner, she's our guest. We must make her feel welcome here. Right this way, mademoiselle.
All right, but keep it down. If the master found out about this, he'd never forgive us.
Of course, of course. But what's dinner without a little music? Ma chérie mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now we invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest, be our guest, put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Shelly, as we provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff, it's delicious, don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance, after all, miss, this is France. And the dinner here is never second best. Come on and fold your menu, take a glance and then you'll be our guest. We are guest, be our guest. Beef ragout, cheese souffle, pie and pudding en flambe. We'll prepare and serve with flair a culinary cabaret. You're alone and you're scared, but the banquet's all prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining while the flatware's entertaining. We tell jokes, I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks. And it's all in perfect taste that you can bet. Come on and lift your glass to fund your own free pass to be our guest. If you're stressed, it's fine dining we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not whole without a soul to wait upon. Ah, those good old days when we were useful. Suddenly those good old days are gone. 10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. Most days we just lay around the castle, flabby, fat, and lazy. You walked in and oops-a-daisy.
It's a guest, Saints I will not be missed. Mine's been good and thank the Lord I've had the napkins freshly pressed. With such a warm tea, and my dinner's fine with me. While the custard that stops chewing, I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing, I'll get warm piping. And the steak is
everything's not myself. I hope you won't mind if I could take a look around.
Oh, would you like a tour? Wait a second. I'm not sure that's such a good idea. You can't have her poke around in certain places, if you know what I mean.
Perhaps you could